Hi everyone, welcome back to Gracie's Garden. Happy Sunday. So I thought I would show you today my plant haul from the local garden club and also my Facebook find of the week. So my find was this pot here, and then two of these large blue pots, and then two of these stone pots. The base is broken on this one, but it is standing up just fine, and it came with an aloe plant. A lady was giving them away for free because they are very heavy, for free on Facebook, as long as you just hauled them away. And yeah, so I went and picked them up with my brother, and it was a good find. This one has some kind of flowering plant in it. I'm not quite sure what it is. And then this one has an aloe and a lot of weeds. So yeah, free off of Facebook. You always got to check there. And let me show you my plant haul for the week. So my first plant, and this is from the Seminole County Garden Club, which is in Sanford, Florida, was this bromeliad. It doesn't really even look like a bromeliad. I just thought it was very unique looking. And I don't know if you could see that. They write the name so lightly. But it was only, I think it was $15. I just thought it was very unique and very nice. And it came in this pot, and yeah, it has some babies on it over here. The next plant I got was this bromeliad, and it had the name Regina on it, which is kind of a generic name, but this is the one that gets a really tall spike bloom out of it, and the hummingbirds really love it. And it takes full sun. And then I got some frog fruit. Some frog fruit, which is like a native plant here in Florida. And then I got a aster, silver aster. And then also this here. And this is called a Verona, giant ironweed. And I think this also gets like a purplish flower from it. And the next plant I got was this, a day blooming brilliant red flower. Doesn't look like too much to look at, has some moss with it, but I wanted something. I saw they had an example of the flower there, and it was just beautiful, so I thought I'd give that a try. I think that'd be something pretty simple to grow. So, and the next plant I got was the Philodendron Summer Glory for $7. Has a lot of little babies in there. That was just very unique looking. And I kind of like the way the leaves just kind of span out all over the place. And then the final plant I purchased was a Philodendron gloriosum for $12. And I've been kind of wanting one of these for a few years, and I never see them anyplace, so I thought that was a good find. And here's a little shot of my plants on the back porch. All these trays here are from Aldi's. There are two sections, the rounded one and then the straight. I'll have to say, I don't recommend. No offense to Aldi's, but they rust so easily. It's barely gotten me through the year. And then this stand here, this one here is also from Aldi's, and it's okay, but I can tell I'm going to have to paint it and kind of like seal it because it's not going to last the season. So, and then this two-tier stand here, I got that out of the trash. Somebody was thrown out. It does lean a little bit, but we'll see. If it makes it a couple of years, then it makes it a couple of years. All right, let's go look at the garden. I'll show you a little bit what's in bloom. So the first thing in bloom is this Vanda. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I bought that a year ago on my birthday in July, And here it is a year later, so I guess it's going to bloom every year in July. And then this is the other one. This is the one I bought this year for my birthday in July. I don't usually do well with orchids, but hopefully they'll be okay here. Problem is, already on this one, I've already had crickets eating it, which I think that is the weirdest thing. I mean, I've never seen crickets eat an orchid, and I didn't even know about that, but they were munching on the flowers. And then here is the white knight. Look at that leaf. And look at the variegation on the stem. That's just as pretty. And then here we have the variegated stingray. And I don't have this in a pot or anything. It is directly in the ground. I didn't think it was going to come back this year, but it came back. It took a long time, but it finally came back. And then just show you this plant here. This is technically a Psamathe Triostar, but it reverted. And I planted it in the ground because it's just an ornamental plant here in Florida. A lot of places use it as landscape plants and things like that, and it keeps that brightness of the Triostar, you know, the white and the pink and reddish green. But here I put it in the shade too much, and the trees just kind of grew up around it. It reverted, and it's got really tall. This is probably 3.5, 4 foot tall. It's kind of hard to tell from the camera. And the underside of the leaves is purple. I just love it. I like it better this way than I like it as a Triostar. The next thing in bloom is this wild spinach. And this is about 6 feet tall. There's my car as comparison. And usually it's covered with butterflies, but I think I scared them away when I came over. And it's getting ready to seed. And the final thing, the star fruit. Lots and lots of star fruit. Lots and lots of star fruit. I started giving them away to the neighbors and things like that, but it's in full bloom right now. And this should probably continue on until October or November. Alright everyone, that is it. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video next Sunday. Bye.